Hello and welcome to the stream, the safe space for people to come, hang out, chat, be silly, be goofy, but never crossing the line. Which is why this year, now that I've been doing this for easily half a year, streaming here and there, I'm definitely going to be cracking down on different types of people that I'm going to be given the old boot to out of the stream permanently that I may have normally left behind. So what I'm going to do now, really quick, is while I wait for maybe a person or two to come in, we'll even see if that happens to begin with. Oh, right. I'm already inside of Truck Simulator. I'm going to be playing European Truck Simulator, but I wanted to kind of copy some of my settings that I have from here to European Truck Simulator that I just picked up. And I'm going to kind of check that out and see how the game is. I played the demo. I bought the game for a big whopping $5 for the European one. It's fun. I'm not too sure I'm gonna like it more, quite the same as American Truck Simulator, but I mean for the price, it's really, really hard to beat. So I'm just kind of going over some settings here really quick. I'm going to take a few pictures with my phone so that I can duplicate them. Hello, Wyatt. How's it going? I think I've seen you before, correct? Or are you new to the stream? I think I've seen you before. Excuse me if I don't remember, because even though I'm a small-time streamer, I do see enough different names that sometimes it is hard to remember every single person. Right. But, okay, that's cool. But have you seen me stream before? Your picture profile looks familiar. I'm just not, I think even your name, because when I saw Wyatt Ray, I was like, hey, Bray Wyatt. And I remember somebody else coming in the stream that had the name Wyatt. Okay, that's what I figured. Thank you, Jack. How's it going? So just really quick, like I said, to recap for the couple of people that are in here, I don't mind repeating myself every time a couple of people come in until we get a steady flow of maybe just a handful of people. I'm going to check out Euro Truck Simulator, as the title says. I'm just copying over some settings from American Truck Simulator, and not everything's about the US, no offense. And we're going to kick it off and we're going to go to Europe. We're going to go to Germany, maybe Italy, maybe France, who knows. And we're going to check out the game that came out before American Truck Simulator that also got the 1.40 open beta update with the higher graphic fidelity, with the lighting and such. So that is what is going to be going on. Ah, yes. Yeah, that's one of those few videos that do well enough for me that I end up, as a result, having those kinds of things resulting in me actually making money every month. It's pretty sweet. I'm almost done this. Bear with me. Look left, look right under keys and buttons. This is under camera controls. I'm just kind of talking to myself here because I'm going to copy over all my settings, which I've already done most of, so don't worry. I won't be wasting too much time with that. But this also showcases another reason why sometimes I'm about to stream, I want to stream, and I don't stream, because I'm always sometimes in the middle of trying to do something, and I figured, well, whatever. People like just chatting sometimes, so I'll just do that. Hello, Tyrone. How's it going? Not much. We're going to see who else we might have to annihilate permanently from the chat. Like I said, I do want to make this a fun place to be and hang out, be a little bit silly, a little bit goofy. But when people go not even necessarily too far, see, that's kind of what's really funny. People don't actually have to take it too far for me to be like, you know what? You're gone. I banned like almost half a dozen people yesterday. I could have had like 16, 17 people in my stream and I brought it down to like barely 10, but I don't care. It's that expression, quality over quantity. Bear with me here. I'm almost done. Interior. Look upright. Yeah, we don't touch any of that stuff. The walk mode, we don't touch. And then the other. Ah, yes, the menu. The menu. Yes, that's the one that we do that button there. And then when it comes to controls, I'm almost done here. Again, bear with me. Steering sensitivity. To make its way into my chicken McNugget meal. But yeah, I'm doing all right. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. All right. Don't mind me as I'm literally taking pictures of my settings to copy to Euro Truck Simulator because it's very similar. Like the layout and everything, everything is just, it's the same. Just in case you're like, what the hell is this guy doing? That's what I'm doing. Actually, let me lower it a bit so I could see a little bit more. Controller subtype. There we go. That's a good spot to take my first snapshot, right? You know what I'm saying? Centered. And then we're going to do from Joy Accelerator. Like that. And then we're going to do... I don't remember having anything put on this, but whatever. Takes 2 seconds to take a picture. Yes. And the cursor speed right around underneath the letter R. Bam. Okay. Now to show you the other part that, I mean, it's not interesting, but it's what I wanted to talk to you about before. Remember how I complain about my CPU and people are like, "Oh man, you're putting too much emphasis on that CPU." Oh, sweet, we got 5 people. So let me go ahead and exit out of this. I'm also excited because now that I got a steering wheel, my keyboard was taking up too much room, so I pulled out an old wireless keyboard. Nothing fancy, just a little cheapy thing. But I'm free of wires, and I could just it's so amazing with my setup. I can't even tell you because having a steering wheel permanently plugged in front of me, it does complicate things a little wee bit. Yes, I want to quit. Okay, so here's what I wanted to show you. We still got 5 people. Okay. So just idling. Again, I know I've talked about this before and I sound like a broken record. People are like, man, he just keeps going on about it. But it's because it's a big deal. So I'm not even playing a game right now. Okay? Not even doing anything. I just got out of Truck Sim. I only got my web browser open for YouTube. I've got my recording software right there. And I've just got my task manager opened up. I'm idling at 29, in the mid-20s for my CPU. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish updating my game. But I want you to watch that 31% now here. That's what I want you to watch. Watch it. This isn't like some trickery. Watch my CPU usage. What number is it at? Exactly. It's at full 100% in the red. Do you know what that does to my computer when I'm trying to record? When I'm trying to play a game? When I'm trying to speak or do anything? And I'm going over what my CPU can handle. What am I doing right now? Not much. All I'm doing is just doing a little wee update to my game. But look how much it spiked it. It completely throttled it right to 100%. That's what I'm getting at with my computer when I say it's powerful when I'm not doing too much stuff. I could play Red Dead Redemption 2. Again, maximum to ultra graphics, 60 frames. But if I'm updating a game or something in the background kicks in, forget it. This is where I idle at. That's absolutely insane. I can usually idle at 4% if I don't have anything going on, and it's just me playing a game. So there you have it. That's why that was a big deal. I've never seen this before. Sorry, play Euro Truck Simulator. See, this wasn't a part of the demo. You've got like 15,000 different ways to load the game. And I'm just like, what? Anyways, so I just wanted to show you that. That wasn't really supposed to be exciting, but it highlights the problems that I've been having, like I said. And I did forget to do something else too. And that was change my audio. I think it was truck engine volume. Oh, I don't even remember. God damn it. Well, there's only a few people in here. Before I go and check something out, has anyone ever played the Euro Truck Simulator version of Truck Sim? Like, I've played the American Truck Sim, but has anybody ever heard of or played the European one? It's actually a few years older than the other one. Hello, Alfred. How's it going? How are you doing? Actually, I am going to go do that because I just don't remember what my settings were, and they were, like, perfect. Oh, it's fine. I mean, I've been streaming for how long? 15 minutes, and I technically wasn't ready, but I only have about an hour to stream until I got some other stuff I want to work on. So it's not like you're missing much. I'm just about to play some European Truck Simulator. It was on sale, big massive sale. So I'm just copying over my settings from American Truck Simulator over to, and this is what I wanted. This right there, that grid. Because that tells me what I should put my settings at for European Truck Simulator so that things aren't too loud. So that's first and foremost the most important thing. Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff touched. Yeah, okay. Perfect. I was also showing a couple of people that are in here what happens when I updated my game. And it's, see? It spiked it right up to 100%. Same thing with my CPU. Anyways, I'll bring that over here. Launch. Again, this is European Trucks, finally. Yeah, 13 minutes. That's how long it took. People sometimes go, oh, you said you were going to do it around 2, but it's like 2:30. What's going on? This is what's going on. This is what happens when I don't delay my streams and I just get right into it when the moment hits me. You end up having to put up with me with this crap. So master volume. It looks like we brought that bitch right down. Right down to about there. Everything else was left untouched. Traffic volume we cranked up just a little wee bit so that we can actually hear some stuff going on. And to make up for the fact that we turned down the master volume. World sounds. The next 3 we touched. Yeah, the next 3 we touched. And they went pretty high. Like to about there. Everything else is done, by the way, in terms of my controls. They're all pretty much done. There we go. That should be a lot more pleasant. Let me just go in the game really quick. Again, this is European Truck Simulator with the new update. This is a pretty big deal. I have been talking to a lady on a dating app from the Philippines, and we video chat a lot. You miss me, but you ditched me for a Filipino lady. Can't say I blame you. Game change detected. Obviously. Okay. So now there's another part, which is going to look boring. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You saw it. I'm not trying to hide it. I don't really care. We got a trainer because I wants the money. I forgot to, whoops. See how much time I can waste? It's a good thing I usually put mainly chatting and all that. Euro Truck Simulator 2. Where is it? There it is. Apparently it's working. Let's try it out. Numpad 3. Oh my god. Hold on a second here. This isn't working. I have this new keyboard that I've had for a long time. It says to do the numpad, but it's not doing numpad. It's actually doing page down. So I have to figure out how to use this bloody keyboard. Is it like this, maybe? There we go. There. I have just made myself very wealthy. And I'm not too sure how it's going to kick in. Would you like to take a quick job? Hello, Hurricaneator. How's it going? We are going to go and see about getting a truck. So as you can see, quite a difference from playing American Truck Simulator in the US. We have the option of being in the United Kingdom, in France, Switzerland, Italy, Austria. You get the idea? Luxembourg, it's such a small place we won't even mention it. The Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, Poland, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary. I'm no longer hungry. Romania, Bulgaria, Turkey. Turkey's always good, especially with bacon. Where there's turkey, there needs to be bacon. Maybe bacon is down here. I don't know. But we've got Hungary. So it's funny because we're hungry for Romanian salad. Romaine salad probably comes from Romania. Bologna from Bulgaria, and that was really cringy, but it was supposed to be. Okay, let's see what we've got. Iveco, Volvo, and Man. Wonder if they have a brand called Woman. Hey, I'm just saying, it's a valid question, right? I mean, I don't know. They just got it right there, Man. Maybe I'll open up a company called Woman. Every month, the truck breaks down. Let's see what I did there. Again. Yeah, I know I mean, not to be rude, but that's kind of like my first thought is again? Like, what? Yeah. Where are you finding these ladies? So we've got two different looking trucks here. As you can see, a Volvo FH sleeper and a classic sleeper. They appear to be a different body design. Again, this is kind of like really a first look at European Truck Simulator 2 to see if I like the game enough in order for me to want to buy some of the expansions. I mean, my PS5 is good. Some people's PS5s are garbage. And just so you know, now that we got a few people in here, a little extra for my mods that are in here, be on the lookout. I'm telling you, I am a fucking jackass. Any bullshit, any stupidity, even if you're not crossing the line, if you cross my line, it's really not a big loss. But I will annihilate you permanently. There's no timeout for 300 seconds. You're fucking gone. Period. Like I said, I really want this spot to be therapeutic for me as well. Don't forget, I'm fucked in the head. I got a lot of problems. And doing this for me helps with my anxiety, depression, and all that. I enjoy doing this shit. I don't give a fuck if I'm talking to myself. No offense, it still has the same therapeutic effect. I hate to break it to you, but even when I'm on my own, the fact that I'm talking and I'm getting out that energy, I still feel like I'm being productive. Because essentially, when I do a regular upload, which is what I've been doing on YouTube for 2 years, there's nobody watching me live do that, right? So I treat live streams as the same thing. It's like I'm doing an upload because live streams convert to a regular upload afterwards. It just so happens that people are dropping by in the middle of me recording, if you will. So whether there's nobody in here or not, I was going to make this video anyways. So it's just a bonus to me, right? So having 50 or 1,000 people in here isn't going to make me feel more relaxed. If anything, it might actually stress me out more, to be honest with you. So if I scare more people away, that might actually work out in my favor, to be honest. That's right, there's no N-word. None of that. Even if you're black. Unfortunately, I can't validate that, you know what I mean? I don't have a problem with black people saying the N-word. That's their thing. I'm not there to take that away from them. But to set kind of like, you know what I mean, a vibe in the stream, I'm sure people of color would understand that, because that might give the wrong impression that other people can use that word. And I've had quite a few people that I know for a fact are white, and they were dropping N-bombs like I drop F-bombs, and that shit ain't fucking cool. Okay, so let me see about customizing and buying this. What do you mean I can't purchase it? Oh my god, I can't even purchase this thing. Well, what happened to the unlimited money I supposedly had? Cool, man. Thanks for stopping by. Holy shit, how the hell did I get 10 people in here already? Oh boy, pressure's on. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go do, because I don't have a choice. Let me try something real quick here. Ah, I did it again. Okay, let's just get out of here. Yes, I want to leave. I can't even buy a regular truck. We're gonna do a random job. No fuss, it says nothing. Just pick a job and go. Where should we pick a job? I think I'll judge it based on the distance. Route length. That's a very small route. I mean, that's really small. Well, so is that. Whatever, we'll just take it. Because you get thrown into a random truck, and yes, I activated a cheat. Because I do American Truck Simulator, like legit. where I'm like leveling up, earning my money the rightful way. And yeah. But in this game, I'm just being honest. I'm not really planning on doing that. I'm just being real. I'm just telling you. Holy shit. How the hell am I going to do that? Did they have to give me such a big load? That's what she said. On set. Okay. That's enough of those cringy jokes. How am I going to pull that out? I can't help it, man. I'm just being real. I might be in my 40s, but I'm as immature as they come. But for real, how am I going to pull that thing all the way out? I wanted to show you that in Europe, which you probably already know anyways, just life is a lot different out here. The way the roads are and everything, how they put their lights, everything's just a lot different in this world. Holy macaroni. Look at the way back there. I feel like my truck is like an entire block long. Thank God I don't have to go far. Oh, it did trigger. Look how much money I got. It says I got 10 million pounds. I'm going to have to really step it up on Weight Watchers then. If I've got 10 million pounds. That's a lot of weight. I was looking for dollars. But we'll turn that in. Hello, Kevin. How's it going? What's with the dots? What dots? What? What are you talking about? What's with the dots? Well, pounds is kind of a ridiculous thing. It's meant to monitor weight. No one says I weigh $20. If you think that sounds ridiculous, well then saying I have 50 pounds, I'd be like, I think you got a lot more than 50 pounds, you know what I'm saying? Jenny Craig would like to have a word with you. Holy shish kebab. There's... Wow, look at that. Holy cow. There's... Seriously? And they say European Truck Simulator is harder than American Truck Simulator. I don't know about that, pal. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to get this in. I'm a little rusty. I don't know how they do things in Europe. Even though technically my ancestry, I am of European descent. Parce que je suis français, mes petits calices de tabarnak, je vous l'ai déjà dit avant. Parce que je suis français, comme de la France. You can't fake that. You can't fake that shit. And yes, I'm temporarily ignoring the chat. Because I still can't get over how big of a trailer this bitch is. Like, that's just absolutely insane. Yeah, there's no way I can park that. So I'm going to explain something really quick, and then I'll just save you the pain, and I'll just hit enter and do it automatically. So I've talked about this before. It's all about, like, basic physics, right? So, like, right here, if I wanted the second cab, the trailer, sorry, the first trailer, to go to the left, I would have to back my truck to the right. But now I got another one. I got another trailer. So it's kind of like frickin' zigzagging and shit. So does that mean I got to go the opposite way? I don't know. But of course they wanted me to park it conveniently right flush up against the wall. That's a load of bullshit that I'm not going to put up with. The ellipsis? What? Oh, you mean on the map, the dots on the map. Mm-hmm. So I'll just save you the pain. No one wants to watch me try to put all that in there. No one. So now that I've got an abundance of money, now let's go ahead and actually buy a truck. Iveco, MAN, Volvo. Let's go like in order, right? Because what I'm probably going to do for the fun of it is just kind of buy a few trucks, just kind of cruise around, get a little bit of a feel for driving in Europe. It is quite different. Iveco Starless Active. This one's more expensive, but it probably just has more gadgets on it. We can't buy it until we're level 12 anyways. Yeah, so they all pretty much look... They're all... they're all Starless. Active Super Spacer. I actually don't like the ones with the big cabs. We're just going to do this. We're just going to look at stuff, see how it compares to American Truck Simulator. Same sort of basic concept. It's essentially sort of like the same game, if you will. Except again, Euro Truck Simulator 2, which this is 4 years older than American Truck Simulator. This game I'm playing is going on a decade old. Be honest with me. Graphics look pretty freaking decent for a near 10-year-old game. And because of the UK, you know, those drunken fools in the UK. Yeah, that's right, I said it. They like to drive on the wrong side of the road so you can go to your interior. In case you end up driving, you know, over there in England, and you want your steering wheel there because traffic comes at you on the right. I still find this screws me up. I would probably still rather have my steering wheel on the left. Anyways, I just thought I would share that with you. Not that that was overly exciting. Yeah, no problem. That's it. Haruki's heard enough. She's calling in the Grenadiers. Yes, I am trying to find a half-decent color to paint this. Maybe clear white. I don't want to spend all day here. There are some additional packs that you can buy that will allow for a wider variety of parts and stuff. That narrows it down, eh? But it didn't look like there was a lot in the department of steering wheels, which is one of the biggest things that kind of irked me a little bit. So, yeah. But we'll get to that in a minute. I'm all about those lights. It might be a little bit overdoing it. But you know what? I don't really care. I like overdoing it. I like lights. I'm a big light person. If only my weight reflected that. But I'm on my way there. Just the last month has been a little bit slow. My first month in December was actually quite good. Front mirror. We'll go ahead and get rid of that junk. Again, we're not going to have a lot of options here. We are a very low level. And to be honest with you, I would hack it. But unfortunately, the trainer doesn't give me unlimited skill points or levels. So I'm going to have to play this game normally. So I figure if that is the case, I might as well have some fun with the money and not have that be an issue. Do these trucks not have exhausts? Exhaust. Where is the fucking exhaust? Side skirts. Door handles. Apparently, we don't care about emissions in Europe. We can't change the exhaust. That's interesting. Let's go inside. Thomas Lee Dunkley. I'm from the UK. That's not how they speak. Why am I doing that? I'm from the UK. I'm happy to be British. Well, you should be. A lot of good stuff comes from over there. A lot of cool stuff. The only thing I don't like is the whole driving on the other side. I'm just saying. It's fucking weird for me. Kind of like Americans still using Fahrenheit and miles per hour when the rest of the world, they kind of switched over back in the 60s, just half a century ago. Who's Lori? And who says she's white? Driver's plate. We've already looked at that. We've already looked at the main mirrors. What do we got here? Console items. Yeah, that looks like fun. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. There's our windshield set. I don't know what that is. It's probably to put some stuff on your windshield. Front mirrors, we've already done that. Hanging items. I don't think I want anybody hanging from the ceiling of my truck. That just might look a little bit suspicious, I'm just saying. Sun visor. These can sometimes be okay. I sometimes like them and sometimes I don't. They obstruct your view. But I have OCD. I'm going to share something with you really funny. I'm going to teach you about a real illness I have. I'm not even kidding. So you'll notice the top of the truck, where the window ends, it's a fairly straight line. There's no like waves or anything like that. So in some American trucks, they'll have like a design or they'll have something here and it causes the lines to, it's not that they're crooked, it's not a straight line. It's just the way the design is. It could be curved, it could be wavy, and it drives me up a fucking wall. So when I add a sun visor, sun visors are usually straight. So pretend this line is like wavy or wiggly. Adding the sun visor now from a focal point perspective when I'm driving, that's no longer what my eyes are going to fixate on. I won't fixate it on not being straight. I'll be fixated on the sun visor being straight, which will satisfy my OCD. But then that will get counteracted by the fact that now it's chewing up part of my field of view. So they're now, which is the lesser of two evils, seeing less, but it's a straight line, or seeing more, but it's not a straight line. And that is OCD. And I could sit here, I won't, but I could sit here for a half hour going back and forth. Do I do it? Do I not do it? Then I'll do a test drive with the sun visor, without it, and I'll figure out which one drives me crazy the most, and then I'll just go to the other option. That, true blue, no word of a lie, is OCD as a mental illness. It's really fucking annoying. Like I can't even tell you. Lori is a truck. Not a fan of television licenses. I don't know what that means. A television license? UK produces some nice cars, though. Yeah. I'm just a multicultural kind of guy. You know what I mean? I like things from different parts of the world. That's all I'm saying. I like different cultures. They do things differently. Their steering wheel, there's really not much here. We're going to probably have to look for a mod on that. But let's go ahead and buy this truck, because we can do that, I think. I don't know how many trucks I can have because I don't have a garage yet. Fuck. You got to be kidding me. Let's just go ahead and buy it. And then what? It just boots me out? It assumes I'm done? Yes. The UK has television license. You mean like they only have the license to show certain shows? Is that what you mean? Okay. We don't need... Let's drive inside our little garage, whatever you want to call it. There we go. Shut that off. Yes, 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 yes. We're going to upgrade it. I mean, I have infinite money, so who cares? So again, this is Euro Truck Simulator 2 on the latest open beta version of the game. It's a near 10-year-old game. And pretty excited to just kind of buy a couple of trucks. This was more about hanging out more than anything, unfortunately. Which I don't mind. I mean, I'm still having fun. We still get to chat, and I still got to lay down a very important rule about bullshitting in the chat and people getting banned. But when I do come back, because I am going to go in about 15-ish minutes, and I shouldn't actually be gone long at all. Like, I'm talking like, if all goes well, I should only be gone like 15 minutes, literally. Then what I'm hoping to do, for at least the first tiny bit, is no jobs, nothing, no shopping, just straight driving. That's it. Just cruising around, getting a feel for the European world. I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's annoying as piss when everything's always about goddamn America. No offense. There's more to the planet than just USA. There's other parts of the world. So that's why when you have Ghost of Tsushima, okay, you have Sleeping Dogs, all these different parts of the world, that's what I like. You know what I mean? So that's why I thought this would have been cool to check out. The game's literally $5 Canadian. It's like $4.50 US, if even that. So I was like, I got to buy it, check it out, try it out, see what mods work. And then if all goes well, when I come back, while it's on sale, I would end up buying different expansions. So like Italy, to get all of Italy, that's a different expansion. Same thing with to the far right here. If we want Romania, Bulgaria, Turkey, and we're hungry for turkey and bacon and romaine lettuce, that's another expansion that you have to buy. If you want to go to Russia, yeah, because we want to go there. We want to meet with Putin. Oh, there, Putin. Putin's always good. So Russian Putin, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, these are beautiful parts of the world. I don't find Russia looks as nice, no offense, from a geographical standpoint. There's just something about it. I've never really liked Russia that much. But like Norway, Sweden, these are all nice places. But again, as you could tell, there's no dots, there's no points of interest there. It's because we don't have the expansion for those areas. You don't even get France. I mean, technically, they should pay us to have to want it. You only get the east side of France. They're like, if you want the good part, the west side, you're going to have to pay for the expansion. Yeah, Baltic countries. It's essentially a license to use a TV. All households require one in the UK unless you're exempt. I've heard you can get around it if you buy them on it. Oh, you mean you need a license to own a television? Okay. Well, okay then. All right, so let's get back to something semi-entertaining. Let's go ahead and buy a man. Why does that sound weird? I think it sounds weird because in Hitman 3, I'm known for stripping men, wearing their clothes, and chucking them out the window. Now I'm going to play a completely different game, and now I'm buying them. All right. And people wonder why I'm weird. Let's go ahead and check out the man. I'm hoping that's an acronym for something, but I have no idea for what. I have no idea. Looks like it's the same. The MAN TGX Euro versus the TGX XL. I bet. You have to be level 12 to get the XLX. Yeah, I think they're a slightly different truck. Well, let's go inside and take a look. Because there's only a few trucks that I have access to, so I only have a few. See, again, like that sun visor? Wow. Really, really cramming my style. Like, that's just a little too much. Yeah, see, we just don't have a lot of options for... Anyways, that's what that one looks like. That's MAN. Okay, let's step out of that one. Really quick. I'm not going to bother looking at every single option for every truck. I already got one that's customized, and I at least want to be able to drive for a couple of minutes before I end the stream. But as you could tell for this past hour, not much has happened. And that's because technically I wouldn't have bothered streaming. Generally speaking. Yeah, so this is a completely different truck. It actually kind of looks pretty cool. No options for steering wheels. So when I do head off and I end the stream in a few minutes, I'm actually going to go ahead and see if I can actually sort of hack, if you will, some of the DLC steering wheels that I have in American Truck Simulator, because it's the same assets. And I'm going to see if I can force import them over into this game, which I know for a fact is possible. So I'm going to try to do that. So we'll get out of that. We took a look at the MAN. And now we'll look at the last one that we got. $420. Yeah, those are two completely different trucks. I'm more concerned about what they look like on the inside here. See, that visor actually doesn't look too bad. But the top is nice because it's all like straight. Like from a design perspective. Okay, that's pretty decent. Actually, kind of all look pretty decent so far. I'm liking them. And then the last one, we'll go ahead. Oh, wow. See, that looks kind of like a little loud. I can't say I'm a fan of that at all. Not even close. Ah, you see? That's what I was talking about. This is where my OCD starts to go crazy. See how I'm looking out the window? And now there's this like little piece obstructing my view, and it's kind of like a little notch. And then you see up here how it's all like a triangle, and it's all like angled and shit. And then it does sort of like a half moon. It's not quite like a straight line. It's just all like fucking weird and shit. And it just takes up like a lot of my view. Like you could tell that's getting in the front of the window because it's the whole big panel. That's what I'm getting at with my OCD. That's where I'm getting at, that if I add a sun visor, now the focal point, it's a little bit like smoother. You see what I'm saying? It kind of helps alleviate that angling. So when I'm driving, I'll be more focused focally on that black visor. That's what I'm getting at. Hello, the Connor. We're going to go ahead and exit. We're going to stop that. We're just going to drive. At least for a few minutes, because I do have to go soon. Map does look a little bit different. There's an actual ferry to go over to the UK. And I did hear it's actually a functional one. So that's interesting. Maybe we'll start slowly making our way there. Maybe that's what we'll do. I'm going to take my mouse, flip it upside down. The vibration from my steering wheel is enough to actually make my mouse shake all over the... Whoa, Charlie. All over the place. But yeah, not bad, eh? For a 9-year-old game. This is what I kind of wanted to get into here. Whoops. You know, an hour later, I'm finally ready to go on an adventure. And for some reason, when I scroll down... Oh my god, this is so dumb. It actually affected my chat and it scrolled it all the way up. And now I can't see what people are saying. There we go. Not much is going on. I think I've already said hello, Connor. I don't remember if I did or not. I won't pretend to say that I knew he was there. Okay, for real. Wow, he's carrying a bunch of cars. So this I'm gonna be blunt with. Holy hell. Roads in Europe are messed up. Do they not know how to make straight lines? And that's actually one of the things that people said about American Truck Simulator that they prefer over Europe. It's a semi-realistic approach, which I knew this already. But Europe is very famous for the wavy roads that could have been a straight road. They do it here for a little bit, and then I guess it got a little awkward for them, and they just said, nope. We gotta turn it. Brussels, as in Brussels sprouts. Everything's about food in Europe. The romaine lettuce, the turkey, Brussels, Hungary. Like, I mean, I'm trying to get my mind off of food here. It's not helping. Hello, Raj. How's it going? Of course I'm getting texted. Yeah, give me like 5 minutes. Yeah, I gotta go in 5 minutes. But like I said, I shouldn't be long. To be honest, when I come back, I'm gonna take as long as it takes for me to finish up what it was I was doing here. Again, we've got another event. Truck broke down. We're kind of heading over to the UK. Oh, we just made it. I'm gonna look at steering wheels, all that kind of stuff after this. Once I'm done that and I'm actually ready to drive around, at least for a little bit, that's when I'll start to stream, to be honest. Because this took a lot longer than I anticipated. I thought all of this was going to take 5 or 10 minutes, and it took nearly an hour. It just shows you how time-consuming things can be. Oh, this should be interesting. Goddamn mouse. Osaka, are you, why do people never ask me if I'm straight? That's what I want to know. But those kinds of people are just annoying. They have nothing to contribute. Like it's supposed to be an insult, even if I was. I mean, that's the part, like I said, I don't get. I've never understood that. It follows in line with what I've said a million times in my streams. Generic copy and paste supposed insults. No one ever has anything original to say. I love my line that I came up with, where you look at someone and they're like bashing you, and then you're just like, I don't know, man. I might look like I survived cancer, because that seems to be a common one, right? Hey, bro, you look like you survived the cancer there, man. That's really good. And I go, yeah. I wish I could say the same thing for you, but it doesn't look like it worked out too well that you survived that abortion. You see what I mean, though? Like, that's different. How often does that line get thrown around? Never. I've never heard anybody say it. That's my line. You know what I mean? That's not copy and pasted from anybody. So, I'm waiting for fresh, new material. I'm not getting it. For all I know, it's the same person that's been trolling me for 7 months that just keeps coming back. But just like a comedian, you can recycle a little bit of some of your jokes, but you gotta improv, you know what I mean? You gotta expand. And none of these people are doing that. That's what's really annoying. It's getting late here. But man, these roads, you could just tell you're in a different country, eh? Different continent altogether. It's wildly different. Yeah, it's 1:30. I am going to head off really quick. I'm going to save my game. This also gives me a good idea as to whether or not I want to buy the expansions as well, like I said. The game was only like $5 Canadian, but some of the expansions for like an extra, country, or to expand the other half of a country is another $5. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, yeah, it's only $10, but now that's like twice the price. And when I had tallied up all the DLC that I wanted, I was near $50. I don't know if I quite want to do that, because I am a little bit more invested in American Truck Simulator, but I still do want to give this a shot. I just don't know if I want to give it a $50 shot right now. But with 70% off of this, that, and the other thing, it is kind of tempting to just kind of get into it, but it adds up. $50 here, $40 there, and I'm trying to save up a good $1,600 to $1,800 for a brand new computer. Yeah, it's been Josh the whole time. Hello, Injustice. Oh, yeah, we don't talk about that here. An old joke. He used to come in, chat, get himself banned, make several more accounts. 20, 30 accounts. Like, really crazy. But yeah, for the time being, yeah, let me go over here, do that. I'm going to head off. Like I said, if I hurry up, I should be back within 15 to 30 minutes if all goes well. Maybe I'll see some of you, like, really, really soon. All right, I shall be back soon.